What's up YouTube, I'm Project Lone, and today I'm back with another tips and tricks video here. This tips and tricks video was requested by one of my subscribers, Ian. A quick shout out to Ian. Thank you, Ian, for all your support and all the times we've been able to play. So yeah, the tips and tricks I'm covering today is maintaining your kill streak and how to get more kills in a game. I'm also going to be doing this with 6v6 also. It applies for both 6v6 and ground war, so do stay tuned. Before I start this tips and tricks, I'm just quickly going to take a few minutes to tell you about the gameplay, or a few seconds I should say. This gameplay was on overflow. As you guys can see, I was using the M27 and I believe I got a 61 and 8. I got over 60 game at least, and under 10 death, so it was a pretty good game. I did get 2 Lodestars in this game. I did get 1 swarm, failed another swarm, and when I was going to get my other swarm, or if I got it, I can't remember. I think I got a double swarm in fact. But anyway, I did get 2 Lodsters certified, 1 swarm, and the game did the time did run out eventually, and I finished off doing a 61. So when you're going for lots of kills, I'm going to start off with telling you guys how to get more kills in the game. When you're going for more kills, you want to pick a gun what you're familiar with. I probably said this like 100 times, but you don't want to pick a gun because, let's say I'm using the gun, but you know you're not familiar with the gun, you don't like the gun, and it doesn't work for you. Don't go ahead and use this gun you know it doesn't work for you. Go and find a gun what you feel comfortable with, a gun what you're used to, and a gun what you're really good at. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm back. A gun what you're really good with. Personally, my situation, I'm pretty all-arounder. I'm an SMG, a shotgun, a sniper, and an M27, but I felt M27 was comfortable for this type of map and situation. So pick a gun what you're comfortable with, then pick your perks. So when you're going for lots of kills, I'm just going to tell you these are the critical perks. If you're going for kill streaks, and higher games like swarm, dogs and stuff, I would recommend you to use hardline and ghost, because ghost, for when you're running around, you're rushing around the map, you're not going to be detected by UAV, so that is really helpful. And hardline, so you get 20% off your kill streak. So let's say, normally this does happen to me quite a lot when I don't use hardline, but let's say you're 10 points off a kill streak, you would have got it with hardline. Because you have, let's say, a lightweight on, you do not get the kill streak, you just die one off. That could be quite annoying, so I would recommend you to use hardline. After that, I would recommend you to use scavenger. Scavenger is critical because you don't want to be going around picking up different guns, because you might not be lucky to get a good gun. They can be having target finders and LMGs and stuff, but you always want to use scavenger so you can replenish ammo and C4 and stuff. The last kill streak, this does vary for many people. I'll recommend you to either use dexterity. Let's say if you're using assault rifle like I'm using now, I would recommend dexterity, but if you're using an SMG, I would recommend engineer. But if you really do want to, and you're able to use greed 1 and 2, I would recommend you to use dexterity and engineer. That will be a really good one. Dexterity, so every time you aim in with an assault rifle, because assault rifles are a little bit slower than the SMG, so you really want that quick impact on your enemy and to shoot them and have more of a chance of winning the gunfight. For SMGs are for really rushing type people, and when you're rushing, you can meet up with bouncy betties, C4s, explosives and everything, and it's really good to know where they are so you can either avoid them, take route, or change route. I would also recommend, it depends on you, but if you have like 2 kill streaks, I would recommend C4. C4 is really good to wipe out lots of enemies and clear camping space. Also, another thing I would like to say, I personally use primary gunfighter on most of my classes, because you always want to have perks like, attachments like stalk, or extended mags or suppressor. Most of the time, if you're going for gun streaks, now I'm talking about gun streaks, not kill streaks, gun streaks, and you want a high kill gun streaks, I would definitely recommend you to use an unsilenced weapon, both SMGs and assault rifles. If you're going for a gun streak or a nuclear, I will mostly recommend unsuppressed weapons. You guys must be thinking, why unsuppressed? The enemy know where you are. But when you're going for nuclears and gun streaks, you want the enemy to actually know where you are, because if the enemy don't know where you are, they're just going to walk past you and they're not going to keep on coming. So technically I would recommend you always want to use an unsilenced weapon if you're going for gun streaks. For example, you always want to use an unsilenced weapon, probably foregrip or stalk, and probably fast mags, because fast mags are critical when you're going for both gun streaks and kill streaks. Now I'm just going to talk about maintaining your kill streak. So hopefully those tips did work out there. For maintaining your kill streak or gun streak, whichever one, you want to kind of slow your type of game down. If you're going for a kill streak and let's say you're 2 off a swarm, you kind of want to slow the game down, like slow your rushing. Don't take your time, don't be time consuming, but also take note of the time, but also be quite careful and defensive, because you don't really want to die off one of the swarm if you're going for high kill gameplays. You want to keep on getting the kill streaks consistent. Also use kill streaks where you can be very consistent with, like you can probably see I'm pretty confident getting double swarms and above, but use kill streaks what you're consistent with. Even if they're low, use them consistently. I would actually recommend kill streaks such as Stealth Chopper, because Stealth Chopper doesn't get shot down, it's perfect. Stealth Chopper, Warthog, Lodster, you want to keep it kind of a bit short. But if you're going for like what I normally go for, Orbital VSAT, Dogs on Swarm, or Warthog, Dogs on Swarm, you want to know you're consistent with that, and you definitely know you can be really consistent with that and get them like 2 or 3 times in a game. When you're going for 6v6, I'm talking about kill streaks only, but when you're going for ground war gun streaks are critical. You always want to run non-lethal kill streaks, like such as UAV, counter UAV, EMP, what else, orbital VSAT. You always want to run those because you always want to know where the enemy are. You always want to be at the advantage. I would also recommend EMP if you're comfortable with it, because EMP target finders can be really goddamn annoying, and once you got EMP, no electronics are on, so it's really good. So technically when you're going for gun streaks, I'm just gonna say unsilenced weapon, non-lethal kill streaks, and yeah, you'll probably get it. If you're going for higher kill streaks like 100+ and stuff, I'll always recommend lethals if you're starting off. But anyway, you guys, surprisingly this video actually is coming to an end. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, rate and subscribe. I will be probably uploading one more other video today. Thank you guys, and peace.